What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another free pick video. Today I got a NBA player prop parlay for you guys. I got a NBA Moneyline straight bet for you guys, and we're going to cap it off with the Hail Mary parlay as always. Before we get into the free picks, quick recap on how the day went. So the YouTube straight bet that I gave out in the last video, we had under 219 in the Hawks versus Magic game. The final score was 120 to 95, I believe, so 215. So that's a winner. If you guys remember in the video, it was at 217 when I was looking at the lines. I was gonna place my bet then at 217, but then I told everyone to wait. And the line should be moving up come morning time. What do you know? I wake up and the line's 219. So instantly, I fired $5,000 on it, and we won $4,500 on that. So congrats to everyone who wrote on that one. The player prop I gave out on the last video, we had Trae Young under 33.5 points. He finished with 28. He got ejected late in the fourth, so that one hit. We had Steph Curry over 22.5 points. That was an easy winner. Him and Jimmy Butler went crazy. And then the last one was Zach Edey under 13.5 points. This has got to be one of the worst beats I've seen in a while. He was at 12 points with 15 seconds left in the game. And the refs made an absolutely atrocious call. One of the Warriors guys got the rebound, and apparently they said he fouled, so they put Zach Edey at the line with 15 seconds left. He made 2 free throws and finished with 14 points. So we had under 13.5, so we missed that one by the hook. Unfortunate, but what can you do? At that point, you got to tip the cap. But over in VIP, we went 1-1 on the day. We profited 1.8 units. We had a 3-unit play. This was the 3-unit play here. The Golden State Warriors money line parlayed up with Florida State baseball money line. So we put 3 units on that one. That one hit. And then the other one, we only missed by 1 leg. It was kind of a Hail Mary somewhat, especially for a VIP play. I never give out 5-leg parlays, but for some reason I liked this one today. But we only threw half a unit on it, and it went 4 out of 5. So we had Texas money line, UNC money line, over 12.5 in the Dallas Baptist TCU game, under 232.5 in the Hawks Magic, and then the Florida Gators. All of them hit except the over in the Dallas Baptist TCU game. So the final score, I believe, was 6-5. So just missed the sweep by 1 leg, but luckily the 3-unit play hit. So we still profited 1.8 units, which puts us at plus 11.2 units over in VIP over the last 5 days. So we had a slow start to April, but you just got to stick to the process, stick to the strategy, stick to the unit size, the bankroll management, and what do you know? We're up 11.2 units over the last 5 days. So we are officially hot again. So if you guys aren't in VIP yet, I would highly advise it. We're about to go on another generational heater. If you guys are looking to get my picks, winnable.com/BookieBandits. I'll drop the link down in the description. But I got a free plan for you guys. You can hop in the free Discord. And then I got VIP plans as well. So day passes, 3-day passes, week passes. We got month passes and year pass and a lifetime. So there's codes on the lifetime, the year pass, and the month pass. So if you guys are trying to get a nice little discount, utilize the code, and then you guys will have access to my Discord as well, so we can chop it up during the games together. But let's go ahead and get to the free picks, guys. I got 3 NBA player props for you guys. We got 2 more playing games tomorrow. We got the Bulls versus the Heat, and then we have the Mavericks versus the Kings. Okay, so we're going to utilize those games, and we're going to cook up some winners. So the first play, Tyler Hero, over 17.5 points. He's hit this in 5 out of his last 5. 10 out of his last 10, 17 out of his last 20, and 63 out of 77 on the year, hitting at an 82% clip. Obviously, he's been hot as of late. He's hit 10 out of the last 10. So I absolutely love this play. His original line was 24.5. Thanks to the fine folks over at Underdog, we were able to get it all the way down to 17.5. So we're going to buy those points, and we're going to take the over on Tyler Hero, 17.5 points. Okay, next leg. Anthony Davis, over 9.5 rebounds. He's hit this in 3 out of his last 5, 4 out of his last 10, not great, 13 out of his last 20, and 36 out of 51 on the year, hitting at a 71% clip. I know the last 10, I mean, he's only hit at a 40% clip, but this is a huge game. It's a play-in game. Like I always say, the stars are going to excel during these big games. He's going to get more minutes than normal. So I absolutely love the play. The original line was 11.5. We were able to get it down to 9.5. We're going to take that over on Anthony Davis. Over 9.5 rebounds. Okay, before I get to the last player prop for you guys, make sure you guys are on Underdog. Okay, download Underdog, use code BANDIT1. You're going to get up to $1,000 deposit bonus, code BANDIT1. It's available in all of these yellow and green states. Okay, that way you guys can lock these plays in exactly the way I have them, because they're all alternate lines, and like I always say, all these other apps, they don't have the alternate lines that Underdog does. That's why I use Underdog, and that's why we're able to profit month after month after month. So get Underdog, use code BANDIT1, get your deposit bonus, and let's win some money. Let's get to the last leg, guys. So we're sticking with the same game, Mavericks versus Kings. We're going to go ahead and take DeMar DeRozan over 19.5 points. He's hit this 3 out of his last 5, 8 out of his last 10, 16 out of his last 20, and 51 out of 77 on the year. Hitting at an 80% clip over the last 20. Like I said with Anthony Davis, the stars are going to excel during these big games. Look for DeMar DeRozan. He's going to get more playing minutes. He's going to get more shots up. So I think this hits easily, honestly, unless we have some fluke stuff happen again. But as long as we just have normal games, you know, no crazy, well, I guess fouls wouldn't hurt since we're on all the overs, but I just don't see how this doesn't hit, to be honest. So make sure you guys are on Underdog. Lock this in on Underdog with me, and let's go ahead and get into the Moneyline play for tomorrow. Okay, we're going to go over to Player Profit. If you guys don't know about Player Profit yet, I've talked about it in, you know, my last probably 10 or 15 videos. To get the full in-depth analysis and explanation on how it works, go back a couple videos. I did a video specifically on Player Profit and how it works, but I'm able to utilize other people's funds to sports bet with, and then I get to keep 70% of the profits. So if you go here to the challenges, these are the different funding options. So this is what you can get funded for: 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, all the way up to 100,000. Each funding package has its own price, right? So this one's 1,000, the cheap one. This one's $30, right? Or you can go somewhere in the middle. It's like $500. The cool thing is, if you guys go and use code BOOKIEBANDIT, you're gonna get 10% off any of these packages. Okay, all you got to do is complete phase 1, complete phase 2, and then they're going to fund your account. And then, you know, you have whatever package you bought, that's how much you have to work with. So if you bought the $100,000 funding account for $900, you would now have $100,000 to bet with. At that point, whatever you profit, you get to keep 70% of the profits. It's actually insane. It's a great way to increase your unit size while still mitigating the risk, and not having to fork up, you know, a bunch of money to increase your unit size. And the cool thing is, if you guys don't feel confident in, you know, making your own picks and getting through these first couple challenges, just copy my plays. I literally give you guys free plays every single day. If you go over to my Winnable and you subscribe to my free plan, I drop all my Player Profit plays on there as well. So either YouTube or Winnable, you guys can just ride with me. Like I said, I have a couple $100,000 accounts that I'm running up as we speak. And I give you guys all my player profit plays for free. So make sure you guys get player profit. It's legal in all 50 states. It's legal in like 40 different countries as well. So make sure you utilize that. Let's get through the first two phases and let's get your accounts funded. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the free pick. I will also drop player profit link down in the description as well. So we're going to go to the NBA slate. And we're going to go to this Mavericks versus Kings game. We're going to keep it simple, guys. Don't overthink this one. We're going to take the Kings on the money line. Okay, the Mavericks, they obviously don't have Kyrie Irving. He's a huge, huge impact to that team. I know they have Anthony Davis back, but he's just not going to be able to get it done. It's in Sacramento. The Kings are fully healthy. Their whole starting lineup, I guess besides Malik Monk. But other than that, I mean, they got Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Sabonis. I just don't see the Mavericks going into Sacramento and beating the Kings. So that's going to be the play. We're going to keep it simple. I'm going to lock it in now because I think the line's going to move come tomorrow. I think honestly a lot of people are going to be on the Kings tomorrow, which I normally don't like being on the public side of things. But in this spot, you know, I can't pass it up. So we're going to select my package here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to throw $5,000 on this. This would profit $2,600. So we're going to lock that in. Boom. Bet placed successfully. Kings on the money line, guys. Keep it simple. Don't add any other legs to that. Lay the juice on it. And I will see you guys at the cashier tomorrow night. Okay, so these are the free plays. Let's go ahead and get into the Hail Mary parlay and cap this thing off. So for Wednesday, for the NBA slate, we're rocking with the Bulls and the Kings, both the home teams. For the MLB slate, we're taking the Braves, the Phillies, the Yankees, the Rays, the Padres, and the Dodgers. And then for NHL, we're taking the Jets, the Hurricanes, the Stars, and the Oilers. If you parlay all those up, you're going to get about 403x on your money. Like I always say, don't throw too much money on this. It's called a Hail Mary parlay for a reason. There's a very, 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 very slim chance that it hits, but who knows, we might get lucky tomorrow. So if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you're subscribed. I drop free pick videos for you guys every day, almost every day. Smash that like button for me. Show some love in the comments. I appreciate you guys. We will see you tomorrow night for another free pick video. Peace.